Welcome back, Neilville Foodies, and we're back again with another quick video tutorial. But before you do anything, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and also leave a comment, okay? Today I have something special. I actually got this off TikTok. It is called the Mountain Dew apple turnovers. So we're going to try that today for the first time. For our ingredients, I have 1.5 cups of sugar, and I did mix brown sugar with white sugar, just my own little preference. A stick of butter, a 12 ounce can of Mountain Dew. They usually use Granny Smith apples. I only have one, so I'm just going to be using a combination of apples. That is the Gala apples and Granny Smith. And then I have 2 packs of croissants. And then I have my vanilla extract, my nutmeg, and my cinnamon. So sit back, relax, honey, because you do not want to miss, honey, what's coming out of Neilville. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So the first thing that you want to do to get started is make sure you clean your apples. Once you clean your apples, as you see, I removed all the skin off. You can take that one piece like that and just roll that apple into that croissant, but I chose to cut these up in smaller pieces. I'm actually glad I did. Most people are just taking a fourth. They'll cut the apple in 4s, and then they'll roll the fourth, that one big chunk, into the croissant dough. I feel like it's better when you cut it up because you'll have like extra pieces of apples that you can drizzle and add to ice cream or whatever. So once I got all my apples cut up into bite-sized pieces, I got me a 9x13 pan and I sprayed it. This aluminum pan, you really don't have to spray it because it's already non-stick. However, what we did next was take the cut up apples and we rolled them into our croissant. Now, the rolling, as you see, is not the prettiest, but it's okay, honey. It is really okay. You may have apples that will fall out, honey. When you set it in the pan, push them apples back in there. Now, that's the downside of using pieces of apple. When you use the 1 big fourth, you can just roll it up and it's really neat. This way it's not as neat, but it's still just as good. And so once we rolled, and we had 2 cans of croissants to make 16. And as you see, we have extra pieces of apple, and I just put that in the pan. And now we're going to get ready to make the sauce that goes on this. Now, it was a little different. Some people just use sugar and butter and the Mountain Dew. But, you know, this is my kitchen. I do what I want. And so I wanted to really kind of spice it up. And so I went ahead, you know, some people just melt the butter in the microwave, and that's fine. You can do it on the stove or in the microwave. It's your kitchen. Do what you want. Like I told you before, I used a combination of sugars. I used 1 cup of white sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Then I added a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I added 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg because I really wanted the flavor to come out in these dumplings. I know in the beginning I said apple turnovers, but it's really dumplings. And so once we got our nutmeg in, we just had the stove on low, and we let everything just kind of come together. We let the butter melt, we let the sugar melt. It's almost kind of like making a caramel sauce to go over these dumplings. Now, the one thing that I did different that nobody else did, normally what people do after they allow this to melt, they just spoon it over the dumplings, or pour it over the dumplings. I did not want to do that. And then they spoon it over the dumplings, and then they just take the Mountain Dew and just pour it over what they spoon over the dumplings. I thought that was kind of defeating the purpose of, you know, spooning this over the dumplings, then you pouring the Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew is just going to make it come off, and it's just going to, you know, fall to the bottom of the pan. So it made more sense to me in my head to just take the Mountain Dew after all of this has been mixed and melted, to just add it to my sugar mixture, my sugar and butter mixture, because it's gonna fall off if you go ahead and dump all of this on the dumplings and then just add the Mountain Dew on top of it. It's gonna make all what you did pointless, counterproductive. And so I just added it. I added the Mountain Dew to the mixture. By this time the stove was off because everything was melted. I'm just trying to incorporate this, so when I pour this, everything is going to be coated. Now there will be sugar that settles at the bottom, but you just pour it over your dumplings, spread it out over your dumplings as you see me doing now. You'll see kind of the syrupy at the end. And I'm sorry guys, I got this pan in the way. I should have had the camera on the other side, but it's all good. Now I'm just pouring, you know, the leftover syrup on top of the dumplings, and we're just kind of spreading that sugar out, mixing it in, because it's all going to mix in anyways. And it turned out, y'all, when I tell you, these dumplings are fire, y'all. Like, my kids on video are licking the plate, and I didn't even realize it because I'm trying to talk to the camera. It was so embarrassing, but hey, it is what it is. So here we go. All right guys, so this is our apple dumplings we just took out of the oven. I've had them in there for about 50 minutes. The top is golden brown, crispy. So we're gonna let these cool because it's still bubbling pretty good. Once these cool, we're going to do a taste test. So we'll be back.
Didn't I say go get mom? You just standing over there just laughing. You ain't a real brother, bro. Bro, that was one of the funniest things. One of the funniest things, bro. Boxing time.
Here, one of y'all.
What's up, beautiful ladies? I'm back with another banger. I came all the way from Detroit just to show y'all this.
Got them here to try it. See how they like it. This is the Mountain Dew apple dumpling or apple turnover, whichever one you want to call it.
Came all the way from Detroit just to try this.
You want to try it? Yeah. That's fine.
That is so good.
And it's gonna be even better with a scoop of ice cream. My lord. You ever see that?
God showed up in the oven.
What?
God showed up
In an elephant?
in an old oven.
Why can't you just say God showed up and showed out?
Why you can't just eat it and shut up? My lord. You like it?
Oh yeah, I love it. I ain't never tasted nothing like this before.
Okay, guys. So, there you have it. Whether you call it apple turnover, apple dumpling, I say dumpling. Because turnovers, you normally fry them. This is an apple dumpling. The outside is sweet. The apples is
Not too sweet.
They're not too sweet, but they have the syrup to go with it. This is gonna be really, really good with ice cream. I got the ice cream out, so I gotta get one more and eat it with that ice cream. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Also, don't forget, I have another YouTube channel called The Healing Process that I would love for you all to subscribe to. It has to do with my books, Can These Bones Live? The first one is the first one is Can These Bones Live? The second one is The Pain of Recovery. I do have another one that'll be coming out this year. So I'm excited about that. Got a lot of things brewing. Got a food truck brewing. Very, very excited. So we're gonna let y'all in on our life a little bit more, especially when we get this food truck gonna go live a lot more. But thank you all for those who always support me.
Bro, you on camera, bro?
Wow. Thank you guys for those who always support me, who's always commenting, sharing my videos. Please keep on. I appreciate you guys so much. You all be blessed. And remember, honey,
It's your kitchen. You do what you want.
yeah, what he said.
Bye, ladies.